Princess, you could never guess how happy I am to be here.
Yeah, I bet you are.
It's a good thing you don't bring your old man along on trips like these.
Hey, wait a minute. Let's just leave my husband out of it.
This love affair. This love affair. This love affair. Oh, my heart.
Hi, I'm Junior Giscombe, and you're watching The Real Soundcheck Podcast.
Hi, this is Carl McIntosh from the group Loose Ends, and you are watching the Real Soundcheck Podcast.
What's up, people? This is your boy Omar saying you're watching the Real Soundcheck Podcast.
Boom. And here we are. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is none other than the big bad Bruku. The original Skibbity Boops.
All of that, all of that, and all of that.
All of that. We are the Skibbity Boops podcast. We are the Real Soundcheck Podcast. We're here every Monday, 9 p.m. UK time. Normally 7 DJs giving you an insight into our hearts, lives, and minds behind what you normally see of us in the clubs and parties. I know we're a little short on numbers this evening. Me no know, you know. But this is, some might say this is DJ life, Sometimes the DJ come and sometimes they not come,
Put a Spotify playlist on.
You know what I mean? If anyone's got a Bluetooth speaker.
Can you connect it to YouTube?
Holla. You know what I mean? Salute to the brothers on screen. Let's have a quick run through who's in the chat real quick. Good evening to Grown Folks Grooves. He's in the chat. Good evening, sir. Good evening to Cammy.
Evening.
Salute. Good evening to our wonderful mod, Mitchie Boo. We see you, Mitchie. Blessings. Good evening to you. Man like Platts Pro in the building. Salute. Platts. I'm sorry we've been missing each other on the phone, brother. I'm so sorry. We'll connect. We will connect hopefully tomorrow, all right? Sorry we keep missing each other. Good evening to Vinyl Sofa. What up, neighbor? Good to see you in the place. Hope you are well. Thank you for the happy anniversary. Bless up. Thank you. Respect. Good evening, Kim Walls. Always a pleasure to see you in the building, Kim. Hope you and yours are all well. Great to see you. Bless up. Happy Monday to you. Good evening to the one they call Hogmeister General.
The moister.
The moister. Evening to Karen James, also wishing us a happy first anniversary. Thank you very much, Karen. Also, Kim, well, look at all these anniversary. This is lovely. This is lovely. Thank you very much, Kim. Blessings to Mad Trini in the building. Bless up, Mad Trini. Good to see you. Bruku. Skibbity Boops. Happy Monday to you, Matrini. Bless up. Always a pleasure to see you in the place. Miss Naturally J says happy anniversary. Happy first anniversary, Alt TV1. Thank you very much, Miss Naturally J. Thank you very much. Salute to you. Happy Monday to you. Hope you're well. Yeah, we're not going with them royal wave there. We're not going. Good evening to Dead Bob. Salute to Dead Bob. Blessings, sir. Good evening. Good evening. I think someone's knocking at the door. Someone is knocking at the door.
Oh, come in with his extraness.
Oh,
what's happening? Hey!
What is going on here?
What up, me brothers? What up?
What's going on?
He just had to floss it, innit?
Mr. Grown Folks Grooves. Salute. Oh,
I'm not going to stay long. I just wanted to come and say happy anniversary to my brothers, and we've done a year, and I want to congratulate you all. It's been an amazing journey, and I look forward to many more years. I just wanted to say hi.
Salute, man. Thanks a lot, man.
My guy.
Hope you're enjoying.
Grown folks, Bruku.
Absolutely.
The Skibbity Bap podcast.
Our international correspondent.
Your correspondent here in Guyana.
Hey,
I was going to say.
I'll catch up with you later.
I was going to say
Peace.
locations.
Peace.
Catch trees hunting behind him.
Wicked,
Oh, you're void. Beautiful.
Wicked.
It's beautiful.
Nice. Wow. That was nice. Also, got to say salute to Ian Morlin, who's in the building. He says, happy anniversary, gents. Thank you, Ian.
Thank you.
Natasha 0702 is in the building saying, happy Monday, everybody. Thank you, Natasha. Bless up. Soca Rider is in the building as well. Bless up, Soca Rider. Enough respect. Happy Monday to you. Great to see you in here again. Yeah.
Families in the building.
Family's in the building, man. Family
Yeah,
is
man.
here. Yeah, man. Karen James, that's right. Our roving reporter. Grown Fox Grooves on location.
That's him. That is him.
In Guyana. So, fellas, what's going on? What's good? How's the weekend been? Sir Knight?
Nice and just relaxing. Went to see Mum and got the belly full.
Aye.
You know, with the traditional foods. You know, so it was nice and chilled, man. Nothing too strenuous.
Nice.
Yeah, just only a little bit of a cold starting to sort of settle in, but just trying to way out of it.
Okay. All right, good. Friction.
Thank you. Very good. Yeah, man, I'm all good. Banged out a good portion of the bathroom over the weekend.
Nice.
Went to the Jungle Gathering, the Amazon reunion. Had a blast there, although the sound system was awful.
Oh, no.
You're joking?
At a jungle rave?
It was terrible. Well, apparently they're saying that the mixer was faulty, so they had to go and get a new mixer. But even then, it was just, when something's just loud, it's not crisp, it's not heavy, it's just loud. It was just loud.
Yeah, there's someone hissing. I think it's you, Butch, mate.
Yeah, Butch, you got some
hissage.
And then poor DJ Hype, he wrapped it up. But all the MCs cut out and left him. So he played a wicked set, played some good music, but there was no vibes because all the MCs just cut out and left him. I think because the sound was playing up, people were like, yeah, I'm not sticking around.
Oh, right.
I was glad I got the super early bird tickets because I only paid like £10, £11, so it wasn't that.
That's disappointing, man. That's disappointing.
It is, man. It is.
And then,
what is that?
Yeah, I think it's Butchie's audio. And then I produced and released 2 new tunes this week. So
just as
you do.
Been busy, man. Been busy. Like I said it in the group, man. Listen, the creative wave, the tide is high. You have to ride it. When it comes, you have to recognize and say, "Yo, it's on."
Surfboard, man. Put your
Get on it
wetsuit on and
just
jump on
ride
it.
it. You can sleep any other week. You get me? But when that tide is high, get your surfboard out and ride it. So I made 2 new tunes, and I thought, you know what, I'm finishing these tracks and I'm releasing them this weekend. So I've got 2 new tracks on my Bandcamp.
Nice.
2 bangers.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Nice.
It's been a good weekend.
Still hissing,
All right.
bro. Still hissing,
Yeah,
bro.
that's mad.
The settings in StreamYard rather than your mic, maybe.
Friction, did you see this?
From Conrad. Yeah, he posted it.
No.
As you're talking about this creative stream, check this out.
Okay.
Beattober, a communal challenge throughout the month of October for beat makers and producers. Every day you're challenged to make one new original beat and post it to your followers and fans.
Damn. Yeah, man. We can do that.
I'm in. I'm down.
We can do that.
Text a whole month in advance.
Challenge, innit? Why not? Let's see what I can do, man.
Yeah, man.
All right.
We can do that, definitely.
All right. That'll be a good challenge, that way.
Platz has asked for the links. I'm going to post a link in the chats.
Yeah, man.
Just for the Bandcamp.
All right.
Feel free to go and support
Cool.
that. Yeah, man.
Yes, for those listening back, it's friction.bandcamp.com.
Or you can just go to djfriction.com and the links are there as well.
Nice.
Nice. Tech, what's going on, man? How's your weekend been?
Nice weekend, man. It was my wedding anniversary, 23rd wedding anniversary this weekend.
Salute.
So,
Salute.
I mean, out with the wifey, little meal and thing, nice. You know what I mean? Nice things. Big daughter went back to university this weekend, so we moved her back in, took all her things out of the yard and dashed her back into the sun. So that was cool. Yeah, so nice weekend, man. It's been a really nice weekend, nice relaxing, pampering weekend. So yeah, nice. I'm good, thank you.
Nice. Respect. What's the secret, Tech?
What's the secret?
Yeah.
Know when to shut your mouth. That's the secret.
The secret is man cave.
Yeah.
I like man cave.
Tell lie, man. Have your separate spot, mate.
I ain't got a woman cave. I was like, you got the whole house.
I'm just open to
I was having that discussion the other day.
Yeah, man. Man cave, man shed, whatever you want, man.
Okay.
A space.
All right. Noted. Duly noted.
Spiders.
All right. Oh, I was just about to come to Butch, and he's dropped out. We'll drop to him when he comes back. Gotta say good evening to Melissa Deans in the building. Good evening, Melissa. Happy Monday to you. Welcome in. Also, gotta say salute to the Diva Speaks. T. Dot is in the building. Wagwan Diva. Bless up. Happy Monday to you.
Hold on, was it Melissa who posted the cane roll design on her Instagram today?
I don't know. I saw that, you know.
I saw Melissa Deans.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Yo, some serious cane rolling skills.
Yo, she's got
she did it.
Yeah.
I believe so.
I think it's on her son. I think
that's too many questions, but yeah, man. Okay, Mitch Bruce confirmed. Yes, it was Melissa Deans.
Oh wow.
She's got some like G.I. Joe kung fu grip for the hair, boy. It was perfect. It was like it was drawn on. You know what I mean? Nice work.
Cane rowing skills.
Okay.
Salute, Melissa. Big up yourself. About
Oh
retired.
wow.
She said she's retired.
Oh wow.
You seeing it?
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. Jeez.
But she retired.
Yo, I needed you in my life about 30 years ago, man.
You get me?
I needed them skills in my life about 30 years ago.
Some advanced
that's
cane
dope.
roll styles, man.
That's dope. All right, so
your weekend, sir. Your weekend.
My weekend was pretty good, if I'm honest. I was DJing at my spot in Peckham. That was dope. I really had a good night there. It was a really good night, in fact. So I came home really chuffed with that, to be honest. So that was it. Sunday, I relaxed. As that's the only gig I had over the weekend. So I was quite happy with that, given that I had a mad week the week before.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, so update. Company's trying to charge me over $5,000. Trying to charge me over $5,000 to repair the thing, which I'm disputing. I've got some advice, some legal advice and whatnot, so I'm disputing that. But
that's what insurance is for.
Exactly.
Bro, hear the thing. Hear the clause that is in the thing. The clause that they try put in the thing is that the van is insured, everywhere is insured, except the roof.
Wow.
This is what they're trying to tell me. The van is insured, except the roof.
How can you insure part of a vehicle?
Right.
You're either insured or you're not.
Right. So this is the argument. This is the argument. They're trying to say everywhere's insured except the roof because insurers won't accept the roof. They won't insure the roof because what did they say? Because they consider that negligence. Because there's always signs saying what height this thing is, bridge, barrier, and what have you. But there's another clause in the thing that says that they will insure the vehicle and all I've got to pay is the excess. So this is where the argument is. You know.
Man.
So yeah, man. It's yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So
5 bags, man. Lord.
Yeah.
The thing is, did they tell you that explicitly when you hired the vehicle that your roof is not insured?
No, they did not.
So
no, they did not.
Boom, off you
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's it. And also they didn't tell me how high the van is either. So even if I see a sign, what does that mean to me if you don't tell me, if I don't know how high the van is? Do you know what I mean?
Morley's got jokes. Check him out.
What's he saying?
Was the roof on fire?
Ian.
Nice.
I owe you a slap. Nice.
So hold on now. Even that then. So if you were to mash up the roof, and then it just so happened that the van happened to burn down, would they cover that? If you burnt the van out, basically.
Brother, I don't know. I don't know how you can insure the vehicle, but accept the tires or accept the windscreen or accept the underside of the car. Do you know what I mean? And then you don't tell people that everything is insured except that.
Yeah, because if the vehicle is insured, the vehicle is insured. If you want to say windscreen or wheels, if you say the vehicle, that's it.
Exactly.
If anything, there should have been a big sign inside saying, "Please note, the roof is not insured and the vehicle is this high."
Yeah. That's it.
Front and center.
That's it. Grown folks is saying as well, what if something fell on the roof?
Yeah, that's it. Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Going past on the tree, just decided.
Yeah.
That said, get a convertible. He's got one now. After he went under the bridge, he had a convertible.
Whoa, boy.
Man.
Yes, Ian. Go and sit in the corner. Corner.
Go and think about what you've done, man. Go and think about it, man.
Go and have a chat with yourself, Ian.
Serious, man. Wrong.
Mr. Cassidy.
Hello?
Mr. Cassidy. Yeah, we can hear you nice and clear now.
Nice,
yeah, man. Clear.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
How's your weekend?
Good evening. Overtime.
What's that?
Get it in. Overtime. Just
you did overtime. Okay.
Grinding out the work, man. There's only 2 paychecks till Christmas. You're mad.
Okay.
When you put it like that, he ain't lying.
I always do that. As soon as bank holiday August gone, it's 3 paychecks till Christmas. So you got, and if you get paid how I get paid, you got to do the work now, so then the money comes later.
Makes sense.
That's it. And Twitch on Sunday was nice. Big up everyone that came in on Sunday. We had a little B-side warm up session because I haven't done my Sunday show in a while, and it was really nice. Everyone was just popping in, pure vibes, good music. Yeah, it was good. It was good to just chill out after doing the hours that I did, just to play some music. I didn't want to watch no TV. It wasn't in the movie mood, and it was just a music thing, and people were receptive, man. It was good. It was really, really good. Really good.
Yeah, man, those ones are nice, you know, when you just, on a Sunday, you just don't want no TV, but you just want to play some tune.
Just play some tune,
yeah, man. Yeah, man, those ones are nice. That was it.
Lady J, man, what are you doing?
Is Laney in the building?
She's still waiting for Slack Sunday.
The segment is called the F side. But she come in and goes, what's that thing called where you play the freaky tunes? Slack Sunday. So that's why she call it Slack Sunday.
We don't know Laney don't have no behaviour already. We don't
no behaviour.
Big up Laney. Happy Monday to you. Good to see you in the place. Bless up. Also got to say salute to Melly Mel's back in the building. Jeez, it must be something. It must be a special session today, boy. Melly Mel's back in the building. Big up Melly Mel. Happy Monday. She says happy anniversary to us as well. Thank you, Melly Mel.
It's a
my raving partner on Saturday nights.
Was Mel's there? Go on, Mel's.
I should have known. Of course, you said jungle. You should have known. Ian says. Ian's still talking now. He's still talking. Look, I've got so many van stories when I spent a month driving for a company for insurance forms needing completing, including losing a bath off the back of a roundabout.
Wow.
Van
literally
stories,
dropped
you know.
off the back of a van. Literally.
Yo, literally. I remember one time I was moving yard and I was driving with my stuff in the back of a van as well, and I didn't realize that the side of the van door had slid open until the police pulled me. Said, yo, do you realize you're driving with the whole of your van door open? Which I didn't. Imagine, when I looked in the van, half my things were gone. I had to drive. Had to retrace my steps, drive back and pick up my things off the roadside. Dropped out. So don't even get me started on van stories. Don't even get me started. Oh man, I think I saw Melissa Gilly's name. I think I saw in the chat as well.
Yep, she's here.
Yeah, big up Melissa. Happy Monday to you. Right, it is 9:30, and we've got a full bag this evening, man. A full show. So I think we should get into it. Sexy graphics time and two. Yeah. All right, man. Let's go. All right. So this evening, we want to start off with talking about Senior Russell Brand and what has been happening with him at the moment. Now, I'm sure you'll all be aware that Russell Brand has been accused of some serious allegations, sexual offences, rape and sexual assault and the likes. And as a result, the response has been interesting. And that's why I really wanted to talk about this today, because obviously, let me start off by saying, I think I speak for everybody on this podcast, older man, and when I say that any allegations of rape or sexual assault should seriously be looked into seriously, for sure. Yeah, I don't think there's any dispute about that around here. What I find interesting about this, though, is good evening, Nikki Han, bless up. What I find interesting about this one in particular is how quick a lot of people have been to treat this man as though he's guilty when we're just at the accusation stage. This is just accusations, and not only is he a lot of people on social media seem to be talking as if he's guilty. So, for example, they're using language about the accusers as they're talking about they are victims, they are survivors. That kind of language implies that man's guilty already. And not only that, he has been defunded on YouTube. So he's not allowed to monetize any of his live streams or his video content on YouTube at all anymore. As a result of that, he's now gone over to Rumble. This evening, in the last couple of hours, he did his stream over there, which I did watch, incidentally. So, yeah, I just wanted to really talk about that and get your thoughts and feelings on the situation as it's playing out at the moment. I should say that today there has been an update, which is that the Metropolitan Police have made an announcement that they are now investigating the allegations. They say that they have now been made aware of the allegations. Although I should also say that these are historic allegations from about 10 years ago. And it's interesting that they're only becoming aware of these now after they've already gone out in the press. That's where they went first. But they're now said they're going to investigate them. But we're still at allegation stage, still at investigation stage. No one's been arrested. No one's been charged with nothing. As I said, at allegations and now an investigation. So, fellas, for those of you who are aware of this, what are your thoughts and feelings on this? We've got some comments coming in the chat already. Matt Trini is saying the elite... Sorry, Friction. Sorry.
I got it.
The elites are trying to censor him. A lot of people feel like that because Russell Brand, he definitely speaks truth to power, and he definitely is about exposing things that people in high positions would rather kept quiet and kept secret. Karen James says, this always happens, treating them guilty before any allegations are proven. Mad Trini says, this is their pattern. Grown Folks Groove says, that's today's culture. Fellas, what are you saying on this?
This has been such a common occurrence whereby something's said, then all of a sudden that person gets cancelled, shut down, demonetized, taken away. For example, me as a Man United fan, Mason Greenwood and their new right winger, a Brazilian guy called Anthony, Both of them were accused of, I think it was like domestic abuse and various other things by their then partners.
Mm-hmm.
And the sort of Mason Greenwood thing, I think he was like 19 or 20 at the time. He spent like 18 months sort of banned from playing within the Football League, or banned from playing for his team while the investigation was going through. And then right at the end of it, where they said, where actually the charges were all dropped, the woman that he was, that sort of originally pressed the charges, he's actually having a child with her and he's still with her. And he was meant to be coming back to play for Man United again, but then the uproar from the press, other football teams, blah, 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 all came out. So Man United sort of changed tact and they've sent him away. He's over in Italy now at the moment, Getafe, another team over in Italy. So he's had to move from the country. He couldn't play in the UK because the uproar of him coming back, even though he's not actually been proven guilty of anything, no criminal charges. You know what I mean? He's been written off. And again, the new guy, Anthony, very similar thing, where ex-partner's pressing charges and he's been put on hold, not playing football anymore for his national team or for Manchester United. Similar situation. And he's in bits. He's done a couple of interviews where he's just like in bits. And whether he's guilty or not, I don't know, but the investigation hasn't gone forward for people to prove that. You know what I mean? And it's a kind of thing, it's kind of you're guilty until you're proved innocent rather than the other way around nowadays, you know? It's rough. It's rough. And I think once you're tired with that brush as well, it's a hard stink to get rid of.
That's the thing.
Yeah,
You
do
know
you
what I
think
mean?
it even comes off at all? What are you saying, Butch?
No, that's the thing. It's the tarnishing on the way. You did it. Oh, sorry, it didn't
No
really
smoke
go
without
like that.
fire.
Yeah.
And
kind of
then
thing.
all of a sudden, that name is slapped all over you, and nobody would, like in football sense, no one wants you on their team. No one wants you around. You're not good for ticket sales. You're not good for nothing else. And your name's tarnished, even though you know, if it goes that way, didn't do it. If you're guilty and you're found guilty of doing something, then of course whatever comes afterwards, you deserve it. Fine, that is fair. You know that is actually fair. Swinging it back round to the conversation that we're having about Mr. Brand. Mr. Brand has a mouth on him that, how can I put, is going to get him in trouble. It's going to get him in trouble because he rubbed shoulders up there, innit? Let's keep it real. He rubbed shoulders up there. So if you poke him, he can go, oh, but did you know about... These are the type of people... And because he's articulate, he knows how to say things without saying things, but say things in that way. He's very, very brilliant at it. You know what I mean? He will make something personal sound like a big agenda. But really, someone's poked you. So is he defended himself by lashing out at everybody else? As if to say, wait a minute, wait, you lot are coming for me. All right, okay. All right, go on, do that, and watch what I do. And I just hear that, I hear there's a vengeance in him, like, you know what I mean? Especially with the Twitter thing that I saw, it was just so calm and collected. Like he's learned his ways of dealing with it and coming across eloquent in his words. But he was, to me, it was just these people are doing this, these people are doing that, defense. Look at them. And I'm like,
Are you talking about his response to this current situation?
No, it's what he took on board, because didn't you see his outrage and everything else was, hey everybody, did you hear about what they did in the pandemic? Hey everybody, did you look at what they've done in the Ukraine war? Hey everybody, did you know who's eating money off this? Hey everybody, did you know who's eating money off all the vaccines and everything else? He went on a mad one.
So do you think this is part of a lot of people are saying that they think this is a conspiracy against him because of his mouth, because he's exposing a lot of things that a lot of people would left unexposed? Do you think it's a campaign against him?
But then this is my thing, because I don't know the full timing of when he said certain things. I cannot say, me personally. What I can assume and what I can hypothesize, or if there's such a word, is that is that he naturally has a mouth where he likes to talk about society and things and so forth. And I think he might have said too much.
Right.
So they've tried to lash him and say, all right, if you're going to talk about that, you know, I'm just making up names. Sarah, Claire, and what's her name's got something to say. Like, yeah, this is what's going on with you, and it happened back then, and it's got this, and we've got that. Just to give him a lash to say, behave yourself, son. And he's gone, is it? Is that what you're trying to lash with me? Go on, then. Go on, do that. Do that, and watch what I do. And I just feel it's a real, what's the word? It's just pushed it in that he just comes across defensive. If you watch any of his videos, he comes across very, very defensive, and that's what bugged me out. And yeah, I literally I have to be on the fence with this one. I'm not taking no sides at all.
All right, Frick, Dave, any thoughts or feelings on this before I weigh in again? We've got some comments in the chat as well. We've got quite a few comments.
It's that whole thing of, as you know, building on what Butch was saying, he's not even necessarily saying, go and follow what I'm saying. He's more or less going and saying, here's some things I found out. What do you think? Let us know in the chats. He's not actually saying, you know, this isn't true or that isn't true. But then he'll read some facts and just say, make up your own mind about the facts. So that's one thing. Yeah. And he is doing a lot to open people's eyes to certain things. He won't say certain things on YouTube, so that's where he started the Rumble and started doing things on there. And he broadcasts live every night, I think about 5 o'clock. And salute to grown folks who also put in some information in regards to Rumble's response to the MPs writing to these platforms to get them to demonetize him specifically. So YouTube, they didn't even need the MPs, they did it straight away apparently. Rumble have come back and said, nope, we're not doing it. We honor the notion of free speech. It doesn't necessarily mean that they represent what we think. But as Iola's pointed out, this coincides with the online safety bill, which has just come out. And one of the MPs was in Parliament talking today or yesterday about trying to stop the X, the Y, and the vaccine naysayers. Which is part of what the online bill is doing. So, vaccine naysayers, what are they? They were people who wanted to not necessarily go along with, okay, let me just go get it. They were open to, look, I don't know about this. I think it needs more time. And I think that's been proved that some people felt that, correctly so in some ways, more time was needed. And they've made their decisions. So if you want to block people from speaking, such as Brand, and you want to block people from becoming quote-unquote vaccine naysayers, what else are you trying to block people from? And that's the side of things that's also to be considered. But in terms of Brand being guilty or not guilty, again, it's all allegations. Until we see the arrest and everything, maybe they shouldn't have taken such drastic action, so to speak.
Because you say there were certain things he didn't say on YouTube. He was still very vocal on you. It was a lot he did say on YouTube, and he was very smart in how he said it. Because as you said, he didn't say, "Do not take this" or what have you. He just read facts and then encouraged people to make up their own minds. But obviously, the way he presented the information obviously gave a lot of people pause for thought at that time when the lockdown and the vaccine was the thing. Do you know what I mean? There's some great comments coming up in the chat. I really want to get through some of them. Iola made a good point somewhere. She says, "Evening all. Sorry if I've missed this point, but it seems quite conveniently timed that these allegations arrive at the same time of the online safety bill." Now, Russell Brand did a post about this earlier in the week, basically saying the same thing, that this online safety bill has come in where it's a marriage between what he called legacy media organizations and other mainstream media organizations to try and shut down independent media organizations like his own platform. And so that's just coming, and it gives the government sweeping powers, he was saying, to monitor and also to censor and shut down independent news or media outlets like his channel. So there's a lot of people saying that the timing is suspect, particularly given that these allegations are from like 10 years ago. You know, I hear a lot of people talking about the timing of that. Soca Ryder says he's always been like a creepy spider, but he's an unexpectedly intelligent guy. So it's a hard one to know who to believe. She also goes on to say, but I don't like that he's put his behavior down to just being promiscuous. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when you watch him, historically he's always been very touchy-feely, very lots of innuendo. It's almost like that's the character that he's made for himself.
He's admitted that he's a sex addict.
He's said that. Yeah, man. He's admitted he's had a lot of issues around sex addiction and whatever else. There's video footage of him literally on a live show with, you know, the female host sitting on his lap and then, you know, hands and whatever's happening. So he's from I've known Russell Brand, he's never tried to hide that side of him. Do you get what I'm saying? But again, the timing wise, I just look at it like this is a direct mainstream, an attempt at mainstream media to take him down for this time now. And again, you know, it was only a month or so ago where that issue where he's calling out Pfizer, he's calling out all of these big pharma companies.
It's not just now, you know, he's been doing it all through the pandemic.
I know, but I'm saying like recently, it's like it's surfaced again. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like once it's surfaced, it's now okay. Listen, we need to shut this guy down. Do you get what I'm saying? Because it's doing its rounds again. He's always been doing it. I mean, I used to watch Russell Brand when he had a show called The True's News. You remember that one? The True's News.
No.
We're talking probably about, I don't know, probably 2016, 2017 times. That was his first sort of YouTube show he used to do. And the same thing, he was talking exactly the same stuff he was talking now. He's calling out loads of different things, you know. But there was no one took real issue with it then. It was controversial. It went against what, you know, the narrative that the mainstream media would present. It was always left field. But it was no real issue. Now, since the pandemic, lockdown, all these different things have come in place, it's like, yo, we need to shut these free thinking independent media outlets down. Because it's not just independents who want to shut down, it's the ones that encourage free thinking. Those are the ones who want to shut down. There's other independent media outlets that leave them alone. But as soon as you start touching certain topics and talking about certain things, it's like, boom, we need to quiet that voice. So I feel like you can see things are happening behind the scenes. And I said to my wife the other day, I wouldn't be surprised if before this year's out, they're talking about another lockdown. There's been talk about another wave of you know, the CVID. There's loads of different things happening, all these bills and things. It's almost like they're putting the pieces in place, ready for the next wave. Do you get what I'm saying? And part of that is, let's shut these people down from now, because last time we gave them too much leeway to get heard. Let's shut them down and then roll out whatever we need to roll out. That's what I think is happening.
Mr. Diesel's in the building. Good evening to Mr. Diesel.
Yes, Deez.
He's agreeing with Ayola, saying exactly that, Ayola. I always wonder what's going on in the background when there's a bit story, or maybe that's a big story, when there's a big story. Likewise, Mr. Diesel, I'm the same as well. Laney J says, are we going to mention the armed police who have effectively put down their arms in solidarity with the officer being charged with Chris Cabba's murder? We will try and touch on that, Laney. To be honest, we haven't got a lot of time today. We've got a full show. We've got a full show today as it is. So we may have to deal with that one next week. But thanks for bringing it up. Dead Bob says, Lisa, it should be safer in London now for a bit, if true. What are you saying, Dave?
On police on strike.
I was just gonna sort of look at the other end. Whereas, let's say it's someone that you know, and you know, there's no real time limit that you would put on someone to actually come out and be comfortable enough or be brave enough to step forward and say something like that against a celebrity who may have that sort of untouchable type of status. So at what point do you say to yourself, well, it's not even say to yourself, how would you feel seeing the person still doing their thing, even though you've already accused them and you know what they've done, and it's someone that you know?
Immediately. You deal with it immediately. It happened on Tuesday, you're in the police station by Monday morning or whatever, Wednesday. You do it within the next so many hours. So it's fresh, your statement's done, everything's done, and the accusation is there and then, because it has to be dealt with. If you leave it for how many years and whatever else, it just becomes ambiguous. Did it really happen like that? A lawyer will rip it to bits. Why wasn't you concerned for 10 years? If it was really happening like that. And I just think it's dangerous. I think it's very, very, very dangerous leaving it. I think if you're in that predicament and it's that personal to you and it's that whatever, you deal with things immediately.
I think it may be easy for us as men to say that, you know what I mean, because most of the time it's not us that goes through that. So I can't even imagine. For me, rape is the worst crime that exists. There is no crime worse to me personally than rape. It is the worst. So I can't even begin to imagine what it must be like to have that level of violation. I can't even fathom it. So I can't even begin to fathom what it would be like to deal with it. I mean, say for example, 2020 was like the worst year of my life because of all the bereavements I had, my parents and my brethren and partner left and all kinds of stuff. It was the worst. And it took me a good while about 18 months to 2 years to get back to a point where I felt like I could kind of function again. And I wasn't raped. For me, rape is worse. Like, it's the worst thing. So if it took me,
I understand exactly what you're saying, bro. I do get it.
But what concerns me more than the time thing is if it takes you a year, 10 years, whatever. I mean, yes, I fully understand what you're saying about it's going to raise questions the longer you leave it. It's not going to help your case the longer you leave it. But if and when you do finally decide to step up and do something, why you go to the press instead of the police first? That's another question.
Because I was waiting for that, because there's also documentary filmed, everything else, so you're trying to monetize your rape.
For real?
Yeah, it just raises more questions. Yeah. If you wanted him dealt with, you wanted to bring him to justice, why did you not go to the police? You went to the press.
Yeah. If I was violated like that, I would want it dealt with as quickly as possible. This is just me. I'm not pushing my take on it on anyone else, but I would want it dealt with as quickly and as harshly as possible, but as quietly as possible. I do not want my name in the press about me being violated.
But their name. But the thing is, this is another thing that's people are very, very uncomfortable with friction, is that their names are not in the press.
Yeah.
They are able to hide behind anonymity, while Russell Brand's name is all out there in these streets and on the internet. He's the one who's got the spotlight on him, being by a lot of people taken as guilty until proven innocent. And we've all started to talk about the damage that does already, even if he's proven innocent. What Bush was saying before, how it's just the kind of damage is kind of already done and mud sticks and that kind of thing. They are allowed, when people are accusers, they are allowed to hide behind anonymity. Even if those accusations prove to be false, they are still allowed to hide behind anonymity.
Yeah.
Whereas if the man, right from the get-go, even from allegation stage, his name is all out there.
Yeah. And then I don't know too much about the law in that sense, but isn't that defamation of character? Can I sue you? You've taken my name through the mouth. You've made public things about me. You've made press go wild about me. You've mucked up my work. I ain't getting this. I've lost money. Can I counter sue you now for defamation of character? You've made me lose money and lose. I've got kids to feed. I've got this to feed. You know what I mean? And now it's in that circumstance, it's not true. Can someone actually do that?
For someone like Russell Brand, that would be an option. Someone like Russell Brand who's got money, that would be an option. But for the regular dude who also gets this, because I've had this as well. I have been falsely accused of wrongdoing and violence against women on at least 3 separate occasions in my lifetime. Right? Falsely accused, maliciously and falsely accused. I had one woman spend about 18 months trying to get me cancelled. Making up stuff, contacting promoters saying, don't hire this guy, he beat me up, he did this and whatever. It was all bollocks. It was all BS. But she kept this up. The woman's name is Angela. As we're talking about people hide behind anonymity, her name is Angela. I don't know her surname. She lives in Brixton. You see her around here with her partner, some little short white dude, but that's the woman. And I'm putting that out there because if she was putting my name out there. And if a man gets accused of this stuff, as we've seen with Russell Brand, automatically his name and shame is destroyed. I believe false accusers should also be named and shamed. Their name should be out there to shame them. So the woman's name is Angela. She's from somewhere around the Lambeth area. You see her at Chip Shop and places like that. And she was 18 months for thereabouts. She was keeping this thing up, trying to falsely accuse me of violence against her. When what actually happened was I intervened between a fight between her and another woman, and restrained her by holding her wrist. The only contact I made with this woman's body was holding her wrists. That's it. Only contact I made with this woman's body. I didn't even use bad language. So, didn't strike the woman in no way, shape or form. Didn't even cuss her. Didn't spit upon her. Nothing at all. But she went and contacted promoters, telling them that I had beat her up and assaulted her and all kinds of things. And she tried to weaponize the Me Too movement, which was kind of live at that time. So she tried to weaponize that against me and told these people, don't book this guy. Now, thankfully, most of the promoters she contacted had the common sense and integrity to contact me directly and say, yo, Croc, we've heard X, Y, and Z. Well, go on. And thankfully, I was able to give them my side of the story and tell them exactly what had actually happened, and they got to hear that it was BS. And so everything was cool between me and them. But for every promoter that contacted me, there'll be other people who heard the story and didn't contact me. Do you understand? And maybe accepted the BS that they were being fed. Do you know what I'm saying?
We got messages from Platts, Dead Bob, and Lady Uzo.
Yeah, we've got some comments to get through. So I think this is a good point as well. He says, Platts says, what I hate is that when these people are mobilized by the organization, their strange, in brackets, their strange character and behavior is okay and accepted. Once they stop letting themselves be used or owned by an organization, their character is defamed. Do you get what I'm saying? Yep. And I think... I don't know why. I just thought about, you remember Benny Hill?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That was on mainstream TV. Yeah?
Yeah, man.
Now, if some allegations came out about Benny Hill, would anyone be surprised? Look at the character that the mainstream media pushed. He was chasing, scantily clad women around the park. Or they were chasing him, actually. It was the other way around. They were chasing him.
It was both.
Yeah, man. Back and forth.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So if when he's doing it and it's on TV, it's all good. The BBC are pushing it and it's on every night, Saturday nights, you know what I mean? Mainstream, prime time. We're pushing this agenda. If a woman came out and says, Benny Hill done this to me, would the police show off? Would they cancel him? Would they dirt his name and this, that and the other? When you've been promoting this for years, for decades, you've been promoting this.
Yeah, man, that was prime time TV. That's it.
You look at someone like Hugh Hefner. If allegations came out about Hugh Hefner, would anyone be surprised? He's the head of, do you get what I'm saying, the Playboy brand. He's got all these young girls, scantily clad women around him all the time. Playboy, you know what I mean? It's like light porn. If allegations came out about him, would anyone be surprised? And would they cancel him?
I think maybe the difference is whether or not those people are playing the game, as it were, and are not saying things to upset the apple cart and upset the status quo in the way that Russell Brand is like on a mission to do. You know what I mean? Dead Bob is saying, what's he saying? The one did.
I think it's linked to a previous comment.
Okay. Went to the police, got tested, etc. And look what's happening now. We're blaming them for not coming forward straight away and throwing doubt, while also the fact is less than 2% of rape even reaches the court. Good point on that, Dead Bob. Good point. That is another issue that I'm hearing people talk about a lot when in talking about why women do not come forward to report sexual assaults against them, because the rate of conviction is so low.
I think that the other factor is as well is that if he is a famous person and this famous person's violated you, you're probably thinking, well, it's kind of like my word against that person's, and no one's going to believe me. You know what I mean? That's probably the first.
So you're right. You're right. You're right. You're 100% right. But I believe that, all right, you might feel your incident, that's the word, is isolated and it's just you and whatever. But if you go and make it and get it recorded and so forth, and then the next lady does it, and then the next lady does it, immediately it shows a pattern.
Yes.
It shows a pattern, and then it's something to investigate. But 100. If you all have said nothing for 5-10 years, and then all come out later after getting rights to be on a documentary, and now them come for me. It to me, as I said, it just pushes it into the realm of doubt. And that's what it does.
Yeah, I hear that. Ian was giving some interesting statistics as well. By the end of the year, charges have been brought in just 1,276. That's 1.9% of these cases, less than 2 in 100 rapes recorded by the police in 2022 resulted in a charge that same year. So this is a big issue. It is a big part of it. Good evening to Kamzi, is in the building as well. Good evening, Kamzi. Also, Cece Barbarella is in the building. Good evening, Cece. She says, I agree with Ian Morlin. I think we need to be careful around the discussion about rape and domestic abuse. These are complex issues around cohesion, power and control. That is not to say there are not women out there that make false claims. The allegations against Greenwood were at the least disturbing. When you look at the research, cohesion plays a part, especially when women are less financially dependent. This is a whole discussion topic.
Fair.
Agreed.
Thank you, Cece. Respect. So, yeah.
England's got more statistics as another one.
Yeah. Friction, I'm going to settle off this and let you deal with the comments.
So England's got more stats there.
What's he saying?
So, statistical bulletin states, of all sexual offences recorded by the police in the year ending December 2022, 35%, which is 67,169, were rape offences, a subcategory of sexual offences. This was a 17% increase in the year ending March 2020. Other sexual offences increased by 21%. Of 122,000 offences compared with the year ending March 2020. All figures exclude Devon. So I think he's copy and pasted some stuff.
He's just giving us the good stuff. But
exclude Devon and Cornwall police.
That's interesting.
Because they just want to show that it's only within one region. That number is within one region. Don't think it's like the whole of the UK or whatever or so forth. So
that could suggest that statistics. I'm always a bit wary of statistics because they can be interpreted in so many different ways. But to me, that suggests that either sexual assaults are happening more, or just that more women are actually reporting them. More women actually taking the time to actually report them rather than just leaving them
as they should.
Yeah, Salute to UK Web Boy in the building. Said men should use this avenue. How many men have had their drinks spiked and then done over? Men should use this avenue.
It's on the increase. It's on the increase.
Salute, UK Web Boy. Grown Folks Groove says, why hasn't Westwood been so hotly pursued? Could it be anything to do with the race of victims? Boy.
That's still ongoing, isn't it?
We're talking the things now. Yeah, it is.
It's still ongoing. So.
And also, he's not speaking the type of things Russell Brand is speaking.
Yeah.
And I think that is the thing. That's that's the dirty thing about the whole of this, because again it brings in that funny word that I hate using, but ambiguity. Like, okay, you did this, but I did that. Okay, well, if you're gonna say this, I'm gonna say that. And did you lot do this? Did you lot do that? Did you say this? And it just gets really just unhinged and sticky, and I don't know. As I said, the fence is there, and I've got 2 legs on it, and I'm chilling. chilling.
Ian Morning's put up a comment with me in it. Yeah,
Got it.
He says, Croc, you had 3 issues with a female, unwarranted. But how many times has a female experienced unsolicited sexual advances? Well, that's obviously a question none of us can answer. But I think there's a huge difference in sexual advances and false allegations.
Yes.
There's a big difference.
Yeah.
Big difference. You know, unwanted advances are unwanted advances. I think we all get those, you know. But to falsely and maliciously accuse someone of something so damaging and damning, like in a long-lasting sense of violence or something like that against a woman, we all know the damage. All someone's got to do is make the accusation, and this is what's playing out now with Russell Brand. All someone's got to do is make the accusation alone is enough to destroy you. The accusation alone is enough to take away your livelihood. The accusation alone is to see you criminalized. The accusation alone is enough to destroy your career, mash up your marriage, and all the rest of it. Just the accusation. We're not even talking about you being found actually guilty of anything or even being arrested. Just the mere accusation. We saying, Butch?
Because I play chess, I play poker, I play strategy games and so forth. And I definitely believe that there's a third angle on this. Just a third angle. We are looking one way and something else is going on. And he, as I said, he's a made man. He's up there. Yeah. He's whatever. He's jump on the sword for the right thing. You know what I mean? So what's going to get uproar? Okay, this will get uproar. All right, I'll do it. And it's I don't know, like everyone says, this bill's being pushed through and he's got this accusation which goes along with the bill and everything else. It's just, yeah.
I guess we'll see. I guess we're going to see in the coming weeks and months whether or not, you know, whether the stuff that we're being distracted from is what's going to come. I guess we're going to see that. Yeah, I was laughing at that comment as well.
Jeez.
What comment?
He thought this one was a screen. I thought it would be a lighter one tonight. So it will be lighter. It will be lighter. We've got a quiz to play this evening, and we've got some musical treats as well. However, Ian,
thank you, Melly Mel.
I must say that I felt particularly strongly about discussing this evening because it is something that's happening now, and as I've said already, I have experienced this directly. So this is kind of part of the reason why it pinched me when I saw it and see how he's been dealt with as guilty as proven is, because I've been on the receiving end of this. So sorry if it's not as light and fluffy as you were expecting, but we're gonna get to the light and fluffiness, I promise you. But I didn't want to miss this again for another week, because we were going to touch on it last week and we didn't, and I didn't want to pass it over again this week. So we can maybe draw a close to it there, I guess, unless anybody wants to add anything else, or are there any other comments that we really need to read out, because people made a lot of comments on this.
Dead Bob's last one. What was that one talking about false accusation? I'm just checking these stats, but a study found that more likely. That who? But there was a study found
more likely to be raped.
More likely to be raped than falsely
accused.
Oh wow!
Wow!
Deep.
Yeah. Apologies to Vinyl Sofa as well. I think we should have taken heed here. I do wish there was a trigger warning at the beginning of the show because of the nature of the topic.
Apologies, Vinyl Sofa.
Something we will have to look into if we. We just have to make sure we do that.
Everyone.
Yeah. Thank you for bringing that up with us, because now we know
We're aware. That's it.
Yeah, we're aware. So thank you for bringing that up, Vinyl Sofa.
And I want to bring my name into it, man. Take it off the screen.
What's that?
Ian, he said he thought it was going to be Tet Miguel and Cocoa Butter. That's all it was going to be tonight.
You know, some people probably don't know about Tet Miguel and Cocoa Butter, you know.
Nah.
Let's do some sexy graphics and go.
Let's do that. Let's do that, man. Let's do that. Oh. Hi, everybody, and welcome back to the Light and Fluffy Real Soundcheck podcast. Brutal. Dave, over to you, sir.
Yes. So, this is the Real Soundcheck podcast, and we thought we'd have a little bit of a quiz, seeing as it's our 1 year anniversary as well today. Thank you to everyone for tuning in and joining us and sharing and liking and subscribing on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. We are very, very appreciative. So we have here on the screen a little QR code that you can scan with your phone if you're watching on your computer. If not, you can go to crowd.live and enter the code GKLKH, and we'll give you some time to do that. Just go to crowd.live and enter the code GKLKH to join in with tonight's quiz and see who comes out on top. Feel free to let us know if you're having trouble getting in, and we'll give you a little bit more time to join us.
Can we say good evening to our guest? We got a guest.
We got a guest.
Fire Diesel's in the building.
Hey.
What's going on, y'all?
Easy.
How you all doing? You good?
He's not a guest, he's family.
Because he's coming in like a guest, isn't he? Like our grown folks did. He just kind of, you know what I mean?
Did I miss grown folks?
You missed grown folks, mate.
Oh,
we had a roving reporter on location in Guyana.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, mate.
Oh,
yeah.
Cool. Nice. What's going on, peeps? Evening.
Evening.
How you doing?
Good.
Yeah, you had a good week?
Yeah, I've had an interesting week.
No,
but
yeah.
It's been all right, man. It's been all right.
Okay, yes, man.
I'm getting ready for this quiz, man.
This is what it is. I'm joining in. I want to know what's going on.
Yeah,
same here.
We've got a few people joined already. BK the Illest, the Diva Speaks, Lady Googler. Oh dear.
Oh no.
He's back. He's back.
Oh gosh.
He's back. He's back.
Hey, we gotta have at least one point where all of us are on the screen at one time.
Hey.
For real.
Yeah, it's true. Wait, no, Frick's gone.
Frick's popped out.
Oh no way.
He'll be back.
Or he might be getting a second device. He wants to do the quiz. Come on, you lot, join in this quiz, man.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah,
We've got Natasha in there, Soca Rider, Platts Pro, BK the Illest, Bluku is in there too. Miss Beans.
That must be Laney.
No, it's Tech. I bet it's Tech.
It's not me. It's not me.
So again, if you want to
I wish I
join
had
us,
called himself that. That's a great name.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, man.
Bluku.
With holy bouquets. You know what I mean?
No, it's a holy R's. Bruku.
Oh dear.
Yeah, so we'll give it another minute or so. You can scan the QR code on the screen, or you can go to crowd.live and enter the code GKLKH. That's at the bottom of the screen. So it's crowd.live and enter the code GKLKH. Okay, we've got another couple of entrants. Mitchie's in there, E&M.
Yay.
Karen James says these games give me anxiety, so I'm spectating.
Oh no, we don't want anxieties. No.
Yeah.
Not at all.
What's that, grown folks?
Tell her to go get some chamomile tea.
Or peppermint. One of the two.
Oh dear.
Okay, so I think we have just about everyone. Unless there's someone in the chat saying they're still joining us and they haven't done so yet.
Yeah, let us know in the chat, people. If there's anyone trying to join, let us know in the chat, please, so we know if we're waiting for anyone or not.
Lainey's sitting this one out. Okay, you can try and join in the chat if you don't want to do it on there. When you're answering these questions, just answer them as quickly as you can. The quicker you answer, the more points you get.
Oh, easy.
And what the points make, not prizes on this game, but
nothing. Kudos.
Nothing.
You know what used to make me laugh is Bullseye, because Bullseye you'd lose and then they'd be like, let's have a look at what you could have won.
Dead. Speedboat.
You know what, Dave? Now that you put it like that, it was an absolute liberty. But I didn't see like that before. But you're absolutely right. Innit? Yeah, mate. Yeah.
So Mama Glenn never won a speedboat. Like what the heck? I live in a council. I live in a council.
What am I doing with the speedboats?
Where am I going to put the speedboats?
Council estate, Wolverhampton.
Your speedboat, get a parking ticket.
I live on the Scotland. What the heck am I going to do with that?
Have you even got a driveway?
Don't even have a balcony.
Yeah, man. 15th floor in a block of flats. I got a speedboat. You know what I mean?
And why not?
Winch.
Take it to
Wind it up.
West Imagine, just chop up some geese. You know what I mean? Floor it, man. That's kind of the geese would have you up. Over West Park, to be fair, they'd have you up.
Alrighty.
I don't know what's wrong with Tech. The man said chop up geese.
And bring them home.
No, the speedboat. If you flew in the speedboat in the boating lake and all the geese are on there, you know what I mean? There's gonna be some casualties.
Sometimes you really got to worry about some man's head, Seriously.
Just the way they put it together.
Just facts, mate. Just facts.
G-Force Leroy, curry up geese.
Curry up geese.
Season them nice.
Act like that didn't run across y'all's mind too, huh?
Why it's not one
on some wing warting.
Alrighty, let's start the 10-second countdown. I think we've got everyone that we're going to have on.
Bad truly, man.
Oh, I'm missing the
Stew geese.
In it. Terrible.
Okay. Everybody at the ready. Remember, the quicker you answer, the more points you get. Tap the answer and then click submit. While the 1983 drama Bad Boys takes place in Chicago Detention Center, the 1995 buddy cop comedy of the same name is set in which city? You can choose from Wolverhampton, Los Angeles, Miami, or London.
Wolves? It was shot on location in Farndale. By the canal.
Only, please. Wrong answers only.
Hollywood of the Midlands.
Where was Bad Boys?
Of the Midlands.
The Venice of the North.
Okay, let's see. The answers have been submitted. 43% have gone for Los Angeles and 50% has gone for Miami.
Jerk geese.
Jerk geese.
We had to get a wolves to go.
Yo, Tech, you see what you started?
Jerk geese.
Yo.
And the answer we were looking for is Miami.
Going to Miami.
Congratulations to those who've got that right. Yep. Miami Police Department was the one. Let's have a look and see how things have gone after that. Okay, Ted Buddha streaking into the lead. Straight to it. 934 points.
Who's Tech Buddha?
For answering one question.
Tech Buddha.
Damn.
That's right, mate. That's right.
What answer?
Brixton Road, man. Who's Brixton Road? Bruku. Oh, Bluku.
Alrighty, on to question 2. Which R&B singer appears on the remix of Justin Bieber's Somebody to Love? Is it Joe, Usher, Chris Brown, or Justin Timberlake?
Oh, I don't
Which
know the
R&B
song.
singer
Oh
appears
my
on the
God.
remix of Justin Bieber's Somebody to
must be-
Love?
Must
More
be
than
him.
likely, it's
I
Justin
guessed.
Timberlake.
No, I think it's Usher. He used to manage him, innit?
Okay, well, we've gone 58% Usher, 8% gone for John, 33% gone for just Chris Brown. Answer we're looking for is Usher. Congrats if you got that one right.
Grease patty.
On to question number 3. Usher.
Geese patty.
Oh,
Flipping heck. Stop it, man. Geese patty. Wait, what? Fish or goose?
what Destiny's Child video?
Why are they killing themselves? I can't see the chat.
Oh boy.
Somebody says geese patty. They're just longing it out now. They're just longing it out.
Come man.
Good evening, Simone. You can still join us if you want to join us on this and win like you did last time. There's this code in the bottom corner, or you can go to crowd.live and enter the code GKLKH. We're only on question 3. We've got a few more to go. So, what's Destiny's Child video has a cameo from a former member of NWA? Is it T-shirt, Soldier, Bills, or Nasty Girl?
Oh God!
Which one of these
man.
has a cameo in the video from
No
a
idea.
former member of NWA? Answers are in. Majority of you have gone for Soldier. Something is Bills, and Nasty Girl. The answer we were looking for is Soldier. Congratulations if you got that right. Let's see what that was Ice Cube with his mean mug himself. Let's go on to question number 4. With whom does Lionel Richie duet on the 1981 Billboard #1 Endless Love? Is it
Oh, I know
Liz
that one.
Truss, Grace Jones, Shaka Khan, or Diana Ross?
Boy, he's a brave man if he's Grace Jones stuff.
Endless love.
Can you imagine him and Grace Jones in the video?
Two hearts. Two heart that beat.
It was originally George Michael.
I only know this because of the new Ross, everyone did it.
Endless love.
Yeah. Diana Ross, who has rejected all of his requests to come and sing it live on stage with him.
With him, yeah, recently. That's the only reason why I saw
He's
that.
invited
I knew
her,
that.
yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Okay.
She went to the Beyonce concert. What do you mean? That's why.
The C-list artist now.
According to what time do you get your chocolate mints according to Grown Folks Grooves? Is it before 7 at night, between 11:30 and 12, after 8:30, or hammer time?
Oh, hammer time.
Hammer time. Hammer time, boy.
Can't touch this.
What time do you get your chocolate mints according to Grown Folks Grooves? Okay, the answers are in. Somebody said before 7 at night. The answer we were looking for is after 8:30.
And as a runner-up question,
yes. Okay.
what time at night do you have your geese patty?
Oh, you lot, stop with your geese thing, man. Wow. Tech, you see what you do now?
Yo,
it's now on the menu of everyone's bloody Caribbean request now.
Goose patty.
A goose me want, brethren. A goose me want, man. You have no goose?
Or you lot just go all out like saltfish, goose, and dumpling
Still
or
I
something.
pound of that thing there.
Alrighty.
11th, man. The cow dropped. Wowzers.
Yep. In first place, BK the illest so far. In second place, the Diva Speaks. And in third place, we have Natasha. Okay, so there's not much in it.
Yeah, man.
Still a chance for you to win. Let's go on to question 6.
Lady Google.
Question 6 is, which group won the first ever rap performance Grammy Award?
Ooh.
Was it Kid and Play, DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, Heavy D and the Boys, or the Sugar Hill Gang? Which group won the first ever Best Rap Performance Grammy Award in
wrong. I don't want to lose points.
I know this one.
Goose Soup.
Best rap performance. Oh, this is long. Oh, man.
Answers are in.
Going back.
Yeah. Okay. So the majority of you gone for DJ Jazzy Jeff. And
Curry
that
back
is
goose,
the correct answer.
Foie gras patty.
On to number 7. Which of these groups had the least number of members? Was it EPMD, Jungle Brothers, Houdini, or Cold Crush Brothers? Which of these groups had the least number
You count the DJ?
of members?
Do you count the DJ?
Push the button, bruv.
I ain't playing.
All right.
Push the button.
I know. You're asking questions and not pushing the button.
Why is it so high? Panic. What's it
Majority gone for EPMD, and that is, of course, the right answer. On to question number 8. Which of these songs is the title of a single by Childish Gambino? 24K Magic, This is Kazakhstan, Humble, or Redbone?
It's just Kazakhstan.
Come on, y'all. Y'all can do this. Y'all can do this.
Which of these songs is the title of
That's
a
my
single
jam, you know.
by
That's the jam. The
Childish
Kazakhstan joint.
It's D. Neckbone. Goose neckbone. What's matrini? Sweet and sour goose.
The answer in.
Sweet and sour goose.
Ooh, it's split.
With a side of lamb.
Yeah, the answer we're looking for was Redbone.
Yeah, man.
On to question number 9. Who released the single What About Us? Was it Stevie Wonder, Total, the Jones Girls, or Lionel Richie?
Really?
Featuring Diana Ross.
Who released the
And
single
I wasn't
What
even
About
thinking
Us?
about this. I was thinking about a different song called What About Us.
Michael Jackson.
Featuring Goocious
Think about
Jones.
The Jodeci.
Goocious. Aloysius. Goocious. Simit.
Congrats to everyone who got that one
wrong,
right.
man. You're wrong. You're wrong.
Aloysius.
On to question 10. What is the name of the spontaneous posse track by the Real Soundcheck podcast crew?
Hey!
Is it Here We Come, You Better Mind Yourself, When We Come, or the Soundcheck crew cometh? What is the name
And on what day?
of the spontaneous posse track?
Mind yourself, you better. Mind yourself.
Beware.
Do you know what? Friction, I keep hearing that every time I play it. That's all I keep. Man, this a bit better. Man, this. Oh. Every time I play that track, that bit stands out more and more. I just hear it. Mind yourself, be better. Mind yourself.
Man, I had to put on a click suit when you were saying that, yeah. Some burgundy corduroy. You know what I mean?
With an 8-ball on the back.
You get me?
Okay, the majority have gone for When We Come. That is the answer we were looking for.
Yay!
So the
Bruco.
leaderboard so far. BK the Illest still holding on to the lead. The Diva Speaks in second, and Natasha holding on to third. Okay, on to the last section. Question 11. Rihanna was born in which country? Cuba, Barbados, Poland, or the United States?
Poland, no.
It's a trick question.
Rihanniski.
Which country was Rihanna born? Cuba, Barbados, Poland,
UK Red Boy,
or the United
Brixton in
States
it.
of America?
No, she would be an East gal.
That is correct. Yes, Barbados. In 2001, who released the album Songs in A Minor? Was it Tori Amos, Ryan Leslie, Nelly Furtado, or Alicia Keys?
Felicia Keys.
Felicia.
Bye, Felicia.
Laquanda Keys.
The answers are in, and it is also Felicia Keys.
I wear my keys. I wear my phone.
We're phone.
I wear my keys.
What 1990s sitcom featured cameos from Different Strokes stars Gary Coleman and Conrad Bain, reprising their roles as Arnold and Mr. Drummond, respectively? Was it Moesha, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, A Different World, or Family Matters?
Oh gosh.
Slum Village Players
did have a cameo.
Get straight guess.
Slum Village climax video. Slum Village.
What you talking about? We'll just.
And the answer we were looking for is The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Oh man, I was wrong.
Yeah.
Wow. Not many people got that, right?
Okay. On to question number 14. Who composed the theme songs for several beloved 1980s TV hits, including Hill Street Blues, Doogie Howser MD, Quantum Leap, and a host of others? Was it Dave Chappelle, Steven Spielberg, Ice Cube, or Mike Post?
What?
Oh, damn.
What?
Who composed?
Who composed
I thought I knew the
those
answer to
theme
this.
songs?
Only one of them makes
Mike
sense.
Crutch.
Yeah.
Oh. You know what? You need
Some saying.
You need some sage.
There's something wrong with him, you know. He does. He does, man. He does.
On
Smudge
one
him.
today, man.
Smudge him.
Fully on one today.
Smudge
man.
him. Mate.
Anyone seen Mike
Well,
Crutch?
alas.
Simpsons flex.
Yes.
The stuff people
Yeah,
retain,
unfortunately,
man, it's amazing.
it wasn't Ice Cube who came up with the Hill Street Blues theme.
West Side?
And on to the final question for tonight's little quiz. What do you need to put in the chat to get a reload when hearing songs on a live stream with either The Real Soundcheck or One Nation? Is it
£10.
one,
A goose emoji.
twos, nines, or any of the above?
Not for real.
A goose
Yeah,
emoji.
spam it. Any.
Depends, yeah, man. Spam.
Yeah.
Spam keyboard.
Fours.
Goocious. Goocious.
Goocious late.
Man Trini just gets points by default for this one.
Gusha Sizz.
In it.
I need to see the chat. What is going on?
That's a bad man.
And everybody got the answer right.
You know.
All right. What's the scores? What's the
The cat
scores?
man.
Alrighty, so
Yo, this cat thing is it's a bit disturbing. It's a bit disturbing.
It's not only disturbing. Next
Yo.
thing you know, the cat will have an agent and be at Wembley Arena next month.
Yo,
Serious.
it's a little bit pet. It's a little bit Pet Cemetery. It's a little bit. The cat come back wrong.
Oh gosh.
Alrighty, so the final scores for this evening.
Boogdum, dung, 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 dung.
Skibbity baps.
In first place, the Diva Speaks with 10,508 points. Second place, Bluko.
Hey.
And in third place, Natasha.
Hey.
Congratulations. Honorable mentions to Miss Deans and BK the Illest and Soca Rider in 4th, 5th, and 6th. Thanks to everyone for joining and taking part. Hope you enjoyed. It's
That was
the Real
dope.
Soundcheck podcast.
Yeah, man.
That was dope.
Nice
dope.
one, Dave.
Yo,
Yeah, man.
bless
I
up.
like that. I like that.
Fire Blitz is in the building. Shorty Blitz is in the building.
Wow.
Bless up.
Yo.
Blitz. Represent for the shorty.
Whoa.
Yes, sir.
Well, one.
Yes,
You walked into
sir.
a madness.
Yeah, man.
Yo, Bliss is coming at the right time. He's coming at the right time because it's about to get interesting.
Oh,
he's come at the right time. It's about to get interesting. It's
Gotta
about
get down.
Yo,
Hey,
it's
New
about
York.
to get interesting. All right, let's have some sexy graphics, and then we're gonna hand over to Friction. I think we'll let Friction lead on the next one. So yeah, we'll soon come. Friction.
Jerk. How long we
Talk
got?
to us, man.
We've got 25. We've got 25 minutes.
Yeah.
Yo, however long it takes, man. However long it takes.
Yeah, man. However long it takes. However long it takes. However long it takes.
Yeah,
so, are we entering a one session?
Yes.
Boy, yeah.
It's going to be a ones.
Spam
the chat.
Geese,
So,
everything.
For those that...
It's our anniversary.
Hey, man. Happy anniversary to the Real Soundcheck podcast. Episode
Do you know what?
52.
Let's give us just a round of applause for ourselves, man. We've done a year straight, live. You know, let's be clear. We've been live for a year. We haven't just done a podcast. We've been live.
No
Every week,
pre-records.
No pre-records. All live.
Live.
Every week for 1 year straight.
Off the top.
Consistently.
Literally.
Literally off the top. People, if only you knew. If only you knew.
The BTS.
Free
If only you knew the planning that goes into this show and the hours of dedicated hard work.
Research. Research alone.
The research.
Yo, it's 5 to 9. What we're talking about?
Months in advance. Months in advance.
So it's 5 to 9. What we're talking about this evening? Just go live. All right. So for our 52nd anniversary, not a 52nd, our 52nd show. Last week we premiered the
flip.
Danger Mouse flips.
Yeah.
So basically, we do a flip. If you don't know, go on, talk, man. Go on.
No, look in the telegram.
What for the dates?
No, what he's just said in the telegram. I think we should play the other one, and if you could, play the other one just to celebrate, and then if it's time, you do your and let it.
I'm confused now.
Okay, so all right.
Check the telegram.
Yeah, I've just seen it. So we've got some breaking news behind the scene, which may change what's about to go down. So long story short, for those that don't know, previously we done a off the cuff Real Soundcheck Dubplate, which kind of became our anthem. Watch out when we come. Yeah. We done a flip, so every now and then we do a flip. So someone posts or comes up with the idea of usually a television theme tune or something like that, a popular theme that everyone knows, and then we go away and we flip it and come back and play our rendition of that sample. It's been going down. People have been dropping fire. People have been dropping some left field stuff, some right field stuff, some straight down the middle thing. So recently we done Danger Mouse, and off the back of that, I'm not gonna actually.
People didn't hear the rhythm last week, did they? They didn't hear it.
No, they did. We played it.
Yeah.
You heard it, remember?
Yeah, but I thought we played it when we came offline. Did you play that? Did you play your one live?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, my bad.
So we all played our flips. I played mine. Croc got gassed and was talking about.
Remember that bit? That's the one to remember.
Yo, I'm on 16 right now.
Next week, everyone's dropping bars next week.
Everybody.
And we're like, yo, you have no idea what my week is panning out to turn out like. So our feet were against the flames. It was like, okay, it's our year anniversary. Let's try and reach this goal and get this track written and recorded in less than 7 days. And we achieved it. So behind me right now, I've got a track with 6 verses on it. Now, obviously, everyone's got other things going on in their lives. We're juggling multiple balls and spinning multiple paws, big paws there. We're spinning let me start that again.
Don't give Tech any more ammunition. He does
We're
not need
spinning
it.
multiple plates.
Yeah.
Can we timestamp that, please? Can we timestamp that, please?
134.
Ain't juggling no balls right here, boy. Ain't no balls being juggled right here, boy. I might spin a plate or two, but ain't juggling no balls.
You talk for yourself. Yo, bad man, don't play them thing there, you know. How you take this thing for?
So a few guys were juggling multiple balls. I was spinning plates.
You know what?
We got there. We got there.
So childish.
But I've just been told that the final verse.
Get blitz. Bad boy into them show there.
We just got demonetized.
Real bad man talk.
Yeah, we got demonetized. Thanks,
YouTube. Twitch plays those games. YouTube don't play those games.
Come on, we got 20 minutes. Shall we play the video as it's the anniversary? Is the video still in the thingy?
Hold on, but let's just confirm. Is the final verse ready to be sent over and dropped in the track? Because I can do it.
He's saying run the track as it is because he said he's saying it's gonna be long and you have to sign out and it's gonna be long to do it now.
Okay. All right.
Oh, I thought he could get it over. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, so just run.
All right. So again, just referencing the last track. The last track we done, it was done over a period of weeks because it was like surprise. It was like I done mine, then I called out Tech. Tech done his. Then Dave and Conrad done theirs. Then it just got passed around the group. So it took about probably 6 to 7 weeks for it all to come together. This one happened in 5 days, 5 or 6 days. So
because of Croc's far self.
This is the first time all of us hearing the track together.
Yeah, any of it. Yeah.
Obviously, I've heard it because I put it together, but it's the first time us all hearing the track. So this is what we're calling it.
Boy, I mean, I even know Danger Rat.
Danger Rat.
Shouldn't it be Danger Geese?
It's the anniversary. No, it's not.
Danger Goose.
No, it's not.
Danger Goose.
No, it's not. It's the anniversary dub about Danger Goose.
No, man.
Let me Jason, I'm logging out the thing.
Pepper Danger Goose.
All right, so are you ready? Are you ready for it?
What's it? Pepper Danger Goose.
Are we
Mute the mics, man. Play the tune.
Let's go. Let me mute this background track.
Oh, can we just say salute to Friction for the beat?
Yeah, man. Turn up a bit for it.
Up, Frick.
Yeah. Cheers.
It would help if I unmuted the vocals.
Oh, okay.
I was a long intro.
So that's how the beat goes. All right, let's go.
Take two.
Shorty's already ones. It's just the beat. You know what I mean?
One's already on the beat. And my Trinity. That's loud, Brick. That's loud.
I'm old school like A-Baroni, real name Tony. Some call me Frick is Mr. Brown if you don't know me. Let go, don't hold me, you sure you wanna roll G. I'm boldly step into the mic, you can't control me. This the old me, don't try to read mold me. So cold, ice in my veins and roll me, cruising through life toll free. Hold dreams and never underestimate your goals G. Saucy, they can't oppose me, expose me. Trolls get hot like coal, but that's how it goes. We got scrolls full of verses like they're from the Dead Sea. 52 episodes, TRSC. Ding, ding.
Yo, once. Ra. Bruku.
Skibbity baps from the jump. Skibbity baps.
Yo, Frick.
Yo.
Down just a touch. Just a touch. Yeah.
Hey, Baroni.
Si, Baroni.
There you go.
Stiletto.
Old school like A Baroni, real name Tony. Some call me Frick, it's Mr. Brown if you don't know me. Let go, don't hold me, you sure you wanna roll G? I'm boldly step into the mic, you can't control me. This the old me, don't try to remold me. So cold, got ice in my veins, remember I told thee. Roll we, cruising through life toll free. Hold dreams and never underestimate your goals G. So see, they can't oppose me, expose me. Trolls get hot like coal, but that's how it goes. We got scrolls full of verses like they're from the Dead Sea. 52 episodes, TRSC.
Ding ding. Another round, and some would rather put their dukes down. Now if the dukes are down, they can't catch a beat down. Generating lava, soul erupting emotions, enigmatic potions and magnetic notions. Remember the heat like Tony, can you feel it? Make you fold like crumbs, sheet or paper. Oh, the seed of the first 6 bars is danger. Unleash more fire, cook more food for thought. Save the flavor of the beat.
Quilly, come to kill this thing. Quilly, come down, stop it. Stop it.
Ding ding. Another round, and some would rather put their dukes down. Now if the dukes are down, they can't catch a beat down. Generating lava, soul erupting emotions, enigmatic potions and magnetic notions. Remember the heat like Tony, can you feel it? Make you fold like crumbs, sheet or paper. Oh, the seed of the first 6 bars is danger. Unleash more fire, cook more food for thought. Savor the flavor of the beat, you get caught exemplary. Like serving plantain with plantain. Yo, check the bar initials, the real sound check strikes again.
Told you to watch out when we come. Now we're here, every sound's gonna run, cause we're danger. We're blessed and highly favored, my brothers from strangers. You come for us, you know it's danger. From burger rap to danger rap, no plans to rap, with bars on that, because we're danger. 365, we're still going live.
Selector Tech, taking it back to raw raps original. Hip hop's in my DNA, mate. We're indivisible. I skanking at the dance while
like serving plantain with plantain. Yo, check the bar initials, the real sound check strikes again.
Told you to watch out when we come. Now we're here, every sound's gonna run, cause we're danger. We're blessed and highly favored, my brothers from strangers. You come for us, you know it's danger. From burger rap to danger rap, no plans to rap, with bars on that, because we're danger. 365 and we're still going live.
Selector Tech, taking it back to raw raps original. Hip hop's in my DNA, mate. We're indivisible. I skanking at the dance while you turn up looking miserable. Never been a criminal. Tech gets lyrical like a 4-star general. Bombard with every syllable. My boy, you small fry, so I try and rep her like a order. Mics I slaughter. Off guard, I caught ya. Mate, you just a side order. Lyrical sauce, I ain't false with no remorse. Let's cut through crews like swords of samurai, of course.
65 and we're still going live.
Selector Tech, taking it back to raw raps original. Hip hop's in my DNA, mate. We're indivisible. I skanking at the dance while you turn up looking miserable. Never been a criminal. Tech gets lyrical like a 4-star general. Bombard with every syllable. My boy, you small fry, so I try and rep her like a order. Mics I slaughter. Off guard, I caught ya. Mate, you just a side order. Lyrical sauce, I enforce with no remorse. Words cut through crews like swords of samurai, of course. Verbal projectiles like textiles. Shred your clock like textile. Potential's exponential. Limits of mystery like the X-Files. Ooh, I know you hate it, but have to rate it. My stars heavily weighted with true skills concentrated. You're deflated like a puncture. I got to pause at this juncture because my sentence structure broke ya.
365 days have departed since this podcast really started. Oh my life, oh my life. The real sound check now, that's for life. Top tier sheller, Northwest dweller, LON, ain't nobody better. To flip stars, flip shows, to any beat. Talk facts, chat back, but keep it sweet. We just debating, content creating. You don't wanna mess with we. Open up your ears and see.
Watch out.
Open up your ears and see.
The trendsetter, I come Uzi hot step. I make them man feel come better. And the woman lick wetter. We no pamper, we no better. We full of pepper. Full of pepper, so you know say that is
The crocodile is known for nicing up your dancer session. The next microphone, they call me like my lethal weapon. Request of foolishness, I broke your foot up off your left hand. Ask me for candy and you know say you're in that's when you check, spirit you check, money you check, the real sound. We're always keeping it live every 365 till we die. That mean we bring Wally for London in check, Brixton in check, with Marines in check, T-Dot in check, from every side of the globe, in every area code where we touch down, you know say that is danger.
Jesus. Plated like a puncture. I got to pause at this juncture because my sentence structure. 365 days have departed since this podcast really started.
1 week, G-Balls, 1 week.
Life, oh my life. The real sound check now. That's for life. Top tier sheller, Northwest dweller, LON, DON, ain't nobody better. To flip styles, flip shows, to any beat. Talk facts, chat back, but keep it sweet. We just debating, content creating. You don't wanna mess with we. Open up your ears and see.
Watch out.
Open up your ears and see.
The trendsetter, I come Ozzy hot step. I make them man off, he come better. And the woman lick wetter. We no pamper, we no better. Every line and every letter, this a reading full of pepper. So you know, say that is the crocodile is known for nicing up your dancer session. The next microphone, they call me like my lethal weapon. Request of foolishness, I broke your foot up off your left hand. Ask me for candy and you know, say you're in danger. Blessing you check, spirit you check, money you check, the real sound. We're always keeping it live every 365 till we die. That mean we bring Wally for London in check, Brixton in check, with Marines in check, T-Dot in check, from every side of the globe, in every area code where we touch down, you know, say that is danger.
Well done, my brother. Well done.
Yo.
Wicked.
Oh my
wicked.
days, mate.
Wicked.
Mate.
Boy. Congrats.
That's tough.
Raw.
Has Diesel sent his over?
No, I'll send them over, so you'll have it ready for next week, I guess.
Yeah, man.
But I'll send them over tonight.
No rewriting bars, Diesel.
No. You haven't heard it, but you already know what it's about, so it'll be long to do that. I'll send them after we finished.
Yeah, man.
Oh man.
Man.
Yo,
Nice, man.
That was dope.
That sweet me so much today when I put that together. I was in my room.
Yeah, that was
It
dope.
just sweeted me. So,
That's 5 days.
That was hard,
5
man.
days.
That was hard. Yo, can we just have a moment to say salute to Friction on the beat,
Yes,
man?
indeed.
Salute to Friction on the beat.
Every single time, mate. Every single time.
Frick Dilla strikes again. I mean,
again, man, I love the just how organic it is. You know what I mean? The flips, it's just a quick thing. Chop up the sample, put it out, and then from there, boom, the bars, and then, you know what I mean? You got a track. It's like, you don't need to overthink these things. Yeah, man, it just comes.
Yeah, man.
We got another one in the bag.
Yeah, man. Yo, you know what's next, though, innit? You know what's next?
What's that?
Video. Video.
I need to draft more marigolds again.
Yo, Grown Folks has got the jump right now, man. He's on location.
Real, it's true.
Grown Folks is on location.
It's true.
They can't be in
right where you're sitting, man. You can do it right there.
That's it. That's it right there.
It's not really dangerous, though, is it?
So what are you gonna do? Climb up a palm tree?
Nah, I got something else in mind.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna be sitting in that chair with his feet resting up on a crocodile's back or something like that. All right. You know what I mean?
Some angry
big cat's
geese in
back.
the background.
Some angry
geese. Attack geese.
Oh my god!
But next week you should have the final complete version with Diesel's verse added.
Yeah.
And potentially a hook as well. I've heard someone's got a hook.
Yeah, I've got a
hook
chord
as
too.
well.
I've got
Nice.
See if it works.
Shorty Blitz is saying, shred your Clark like textiles is the bar of the day.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
That's a triple entendre. You get me?
Yeah, man.
Style,
Mate. Yeah, man. It was the one where he said something about he's in the bar and he's in the dance and you stand up miserable, you're looking miserable or something like that.
Skanking at the dance and he turn up looking miserable.
Yeah.
You know those ones?
Yeah, man. That's why I laughed when I heard it, because you see it straight away. You know it. You know them ones. You know at least half a dozen man did that fit, and woman did that fit. Yo, that was dope, man. That was dope.
Man, it might be needed just a one more from the top.
Yeah, man. I was thinking that, Dave.
Big up G-Force, man.
Can we get that freak?
Yeah, man.
One time all the way through, yeah?
Respect
All
G-Force.
the way through.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
So,
No
thanks for
pull-ups.
tuning in, guys, and we'll see you on the Patreon. See ya.
Oh, mate. Yes.
I'm old school like A. Baroni. Real name Tony. Some call me Frick, it's Mr. Brown if you don't know me. Let go, don't hold me. You sure you wanna roll G? I'm boldly step into the mic, you can't control me. This the old me, don't try to remold me. So cold, got ice in my veins, remember I told thee. Roll we, cruising through life toll free. Hold dreams and never underestimate your goals G. So see they can't oppose me, expose me. Trolls get hot like coal, but that's how it goes. We got scrolls full of verses like they're from the Dead Sea. 52 episodes TRSC.
Ding ding, another round. And some would rather put their dukes down. Now if the dukes are down, they can't catch a beat down. Generating lava, soul erupting emotions, enigmatic potions and magnetic notions. Remember the heat like Tony, can you feel it? Make you fold like crumbs, sheep or paper. Oh, the seed of the first 6 bars is danger. Unleash more fire, cook more food for thought. Savor the flavor of the beat, you get caught exemplary. Like serving plantain with plantain. Yo, check the bar initials, the real sound check strikes again.
Told you to watch out when we come. Now we're here, every sound's gonna run, cause we're danger. We're blessed and highly favored, made brothers from strangers. You come for us, you know it's danger. From burger rack to danger rap, no plans to rap, with bars on that, because we're danger. 365 and we're still going live.
Selector Tech, taking it back to raw rap's original. Hip hop's in my DNA, mate. We're indivisible. I skanking at the dance while you turn up looking miserable. Never been a criminal. Tech gets lyrical like a 4-star general, bombarded with every syllable. My boy, you small fry, so I try and rep her like a order. Mics I slaughter, off guard I caught ya. Mate, you just a side order. Lyrical source, I ain't enforced with no remorse. Words cut through crews like swords of samurai, of course. Verbal projectiles like textiles. Shred your clock like textiles. Potential's exponential. Limits of mystery like the X-Files. Ooh, I know you hate it, but have to rate it. My stars heavily weighted with true skills concentrated. You're deflated like a puncture. I got to pause at this juncture because my sentence structure broke ya.
365 days have departed since this podcast really started. Oh my life, oh my life. The real sound check now, that's for life. Top tier sheller, Northwest dweller, LON, ain't nobody better. To flip styles, flip shows to any beat. Talk facts, chat back, but keep it sweet. We just debating, content creating. You don't wanna mess with we. Open up your ears and see.
Watch out.
Open up your ears and see.
The trendsetter, I come Uzi hot step. I make them man off, he come better. And the woman lick wetter. We no pamper, we no better. Every line and every letter, this a reading full of pepper. So you know, say that is the crocodile is known for nicing up your dancer session. The Dexter microphone, he call me like my lethal weapon. Request of foolishness, I broke your foot and pop your left hand. Ask me for candy and you know, say you're in danger.
Blessing in check, spirit in check, money in check, there is sound. We're always keeping it live every 365 till we die. That mean we bring Wally for London in check, Brixton in check, with Marines in check, T-Dot in check, from every side of the globe, in every area code where we touch down, you know, say that is danger.
Yeah.
Tough. Respect, Plats. Respect.
Yeah.
Yeah, tough.
Tough.
Dope.
Super dope. Super dope. Super dope. And we got more to come next week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
More to come next week. We got Diesels to come next week. We got
And we
Diesels
should
bars.
have past the
beat.
the track.
Past the beat. Yep.
Yeah. Have we explained it to them? Everyone played an instrument for 8 bars, and we're gonna all send our bits to Platts, and Platts is gonna put together a track. So every one of us has put like a loop, and we're gonna give it all to Platts, and Platts is gonna put it together. And there should be something else. Let's see how he works his magic. That should be good.
Some of us sent drums, some of us sent bass, some of us sent keys, some of us sent this and that, and so yeah, all different beats of the tune. So yeah, it's gonna be
pure quotables in that track, you know. Pure quotables.
Just leave Lainey alone. She's just.
Yes, Natasha. You don't know. You don't know. Send your bit. Oh, Lainey.
Just leave her alone. Just leave it. She's in her own thing.
So yeah, we got more next week. People. 9 p.m. Don't miss it. All right. So next week you're gonna get the full Dubplate, including Fire Diesel's bars as well, and we should have also the completed Past the Track tune next week as well. And I think we're just going to be playing tune next week as well, right?
Yeah.
It's been a while, isn't it? Why not?
Yeah. So we think we're just going to have
doing it today.
Yeah, a whole music session next week, people. So Ian Morning, it'll be nice and fluffy for you next week, mate. No big talk, no hard talk. Straight music next week. All right, fellas. Anybody else got anything they want to say before we start signing off?
Thank you for 52 episodes.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
First of all, to the 6 gentlemen around me, thank you guys. Seriously, yeah. Thank you guys. Together we make this thing, innit? And obviously to everybody that logs in weekly, week after week, we thank you, man.
Thank
we really
you.
do
Yeah, man.
appreciate
Salute.
your
Thank
presence.
you. Thank you. Thank you, man. Respect. Big respect. All right. Yeah, man. It's great. I feel like just savoring the moment. A year. 1 year.
We should sign up with the video, though, man, if anyone's got it.
This is what I'm saying. Can't finish the anniversary without. I thought it was in the files.
If anyone's got it, I don't know.
I thought it was in the files.
I've got it, but it's not. I think I took it. No, it was too big to put in there. So last time I had to play it. Yeah, I had to play it. No, from my laptop. I played it last time. Let me see if I can find it real quick.
While he's finding out, if you're in the Midlands this weekend, Mr. Diesel and myself will be playing at the Winning Post Saturday. 9 p.m. till late. It's going to go down.
It's going to go down for sure, man. I'm telling you.
It's going to go down.
Yeah, I've got it. Yeah,
let's get it.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah, I got it off YouTube.
All right, cool. Go ahead.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.
Signing out from Georgetown, Guyana.
Real sound check.
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
sound check. You ain't heard Mr. Brown yet. Make your head swing like I put a noose around neck. Bergerac sample flip upside down yet. This ain't deep waters now, you ain't drowned yet. I can tell you're feeling this by the way your frown set. Stank face friction or underground vets. Veterano, soundboy soprano. He's a made man, no need to ask why I'm going so. Sicker than you ever been. Pick a man better than. Fricker than veteran. Quicker than the gentleman. Stay fly, say bye. I'ma jump jettison. Leave you numb, ketamine. Go ahead, let him in. I'ma knock 'em all down. Big city or small town. His pity is worn down. Duplicity torn down. Wash 'em, bring 'em out. Hang 'em up, let 'em dry. The real sound check. Quick to kill a sound. Why?
That's what my man's saying now. Yes, Tech. What are you saying, man? Yeah, listen, you know that flip I done for the podcast? Yeah, I've just put 16 bars on it. Yes, I have. Yeah. Listen, I'm sending it your way. I need 16 bars. What are you saying? Yeah, man, I'm calling you out, man. I need 16 bars. You got 24 hours. All right, safe. Let's see what my man comes with.
Hey yo, Frick, now tell me what you started. Cause when tech grabs mics, I get bad, no rotted, the dog-hearted. Drunken monk stays guarded. Real Soundcheck crew come true, we just started. The mic hooligan took a boy to school again. Wicked with the pen, my friend, turn the youth full cars. When any man better than, I think fast like Ramadan. Man and man get bruised and confused, now they understand. It's over, man, the alt TV family. Tech got the sixth sense like M. Night Shyamalan. Wolverhampton Ramadan, focus like a cameraman. Giant flows make my foes bitter like a fan. Not about war, more time I'm on a peace ting. Would prefer to catch with a nice bottle of Riesling. Love a belly laugh and people that have me creasing. But put a mic in my hand and tech proceed with the beast.
Wait. Now let me add to the story. The Yank wants to talk, you can't ignore me. Other podcasts, yes, they seem to bore me. We're blessed and must give God the glory. The bars are 16, the words ain't dirty. Competition saying nothing, but yet they're still wordy. The show starts at 9, it's never early. And if you're running ligaments are after 8:30, all heads bow, every tongue must confess. The real sound check's the best, no contest. Me and my brothers present the evidence. We're relevant, benevolent, straight up, intelligent. Endless like the symbol for infinity. Bringing truth just like the Holy Trinity. We take them down one by one, you know the dance is done, so watch out when we
Hey, Charlie, I see Frick has flipped the switch, so I might flip a burger or rack or ribs. But knowing me, I like to switch it for big bags of plantain chips. Can you dig it? And then kick back and kick off kicks to switch on and watch the real sound check on Twitch. I'm sure you know what a stitch in time saves. Subscribe to get notified on Mondays at 9 p.m. if you have some issues. And yes, this next line ends in tissues. Say sometimes you might need it. The topics discussed, Charlie, you might feel it. It's Kelly Wele boy, rep it for day night. The only thing we planting is plantain. Say it right. It's all love though, like all TV family, like DiCaprio howling in the street.
Yo,
catch
it's
them if you can.
Brute smelling, top tier shelling. Brother like the other, the creator telling you about the real sound check. It's my turn, make I deal the deck. 7 minds with 7 hearts with 7 souls. 7 lives with 7 thoughts and 7 goals. We're coming to stamp this name in the technological podcast game. Do we fear the rest who may be about it? My name's Butch Cass Mecatelli, I doubt it. Big building, no boy can't test. Setting the foundations of the real sound check. I got bars for days, bars for weeks, bars for the girls, bars for the streets. It's the outlaw signing out on the dub. Light work, splash the brute, give my hands a rub.
Try for test, you get burned. Real Soundcheck podcast #1. From Wolverhampton down to London. You don't know we do this 7 man strong. And we're talking the things. Enough talk, enough joke and rhythm get fling. No shabba here, no ting-a-ling-a-ling. Just a 7 man, them and the vibes we bring. We're smooth like the grown folks grooves and catch wreck like the one named Tech Yo. Gotta pick up the CROC and the one we call Butch to the Cassidy. We're soon to take flight and here is the one we call the Dave Knight. And I'm Mr. Diesel with the end of my diction. But before I leave, salutes to Friction.
Look, for the DJs, the MCs, the singers, the
dancers, the blingers, the hot girl, the mingers, the dreadlock, the ballhead, the blonde and the gingers. Fire one shot, for busy fingers. DJ Crack come fi set it, so you can't forget it. If you dance dry, we come fi wet it. Things pathetic. If you can't take it, better go on and left it where we name. Soundcheck. If a song boy try disrespect, Soundcheck. Take a dub play, chop in at the neck. Soundcheck. Pack up your sound and go play on cassette. Soundcheck. And where we name. Soundcheck. We are the real. Soundcheck. This is something where you just can't forget. Soundcheck. Kick a hole in your internet. Soundcheck. One time. Soundcheck. When me say other podcasts could them have to move. When?
Mind yourself. Mind yourself, you better.
Watch out when we come. Watch out when we come.
That was a dope night, man. That was a dope night.
It was, man. Salute Fire Blitz in there.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
yeah,
indeed.
It was wicked. Yeah, man.
Super dope.
Shout out to Unique.
Internet.
Yeah, big up Unique for helping us with the video as well.
Yeah, man. See him there.
Yeah, man. Salute.
Big up, man.
Big up to everyone who helped us record this as well, man.
Yeah, and everyone who came down.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yo, Croc, you know what's funny?
Right.
Just as you mentioned video, just the other day I was thinking when we need to do a follow-up to that event, funnily enough. So that the two might just coincide once again, so...
Right. Boy, yeah. do you know what? That could work. That could work.
Yeah,
that could work.
It makes sense.
That would
it's
work.
the home of the thing, so yeah. Wouldn't want it any other way.
Big up Soca Rider. She's saying, can she get all of our autographs before she can't?
If you go on the Patreon, you get a signed autograph.
and a free Christmas goose.
And a box after 8 minutes.
After 8:30.
8:30 minutes.
I thought you were about to say a blank checkbook and pen.
Isn't it? Oh man.
But just to let you know, future things are happening. We are talking behind the scenes. We appreciate all your help. We have to develop the Soundcheck moving forward. There might be some changes. We will talk to you about it because obviously you lot are our family. But get ready, things have to elevate. You have to progress. So look out, and we need your support more than ever going into this second year, in the second phase of this thing. So thank you again.
Thank you again. Yeah, man. Big up.
Oh, we might have to we got to do something with Laney, we got to find something to do with Laney.
I don't know, man.
We've got to find something to do with Laney, man.
We got problems, man.
We need we need to write some code into this stream or something, man, to deal with Laney.
Webbed feet.
Goosefoot soup, Goosefoot soup.
I just thought about the webbed foot floating in the soup, man. That's chicken foot's bad enough, but with the webbing in between. Oh
man. Foot's foot, man. You know what I mean? Ain't having either of them. You know what I mean? No, sir.
And on that note,
last thing for me in morning is starting an OnlyFans page.
Why do you want to know, Ian?
He goes, I'm in.
As who?
Are you starting an OnlyFans page?
Lord.
Have mercy.
I would need some participants.
Some surfer tickets.
Part of a pence. That's a subscription fee. Part of a pence.
Oh my days!
It's well past our hours, man. We need to get
it is right now. We need some milk. Good evening, people. Good night. See you Monday. Back next week, Monday, 9 p.m. The rest of the full Dubplate, the Past the Beat, and we're going to have a music session next week. It will just be on Twitch next week because it's a music session. We will not be on YouTube or Facebook because we don't want to get the copyright issues. So next week, we are just on Twitch at One Nation. Sorry, not One Nation. What am I talking about? Sorry. I'm so used to doing that. I'm so sorry. Alt_TV1, all right? Alt_TV1 on Twitch. Next week, Monday, 9 p.m. Until then, have a blessed rest of your week. Peace.
Peace.
We outie.